To automate Debank borrowing positions, you need to understand the basics of Debank and its API. Debank is a decentralized finance platform that allows users to manage their DeFi assets in one place. Automating borrowing positions on Debank can help streamline your investment process and reduce manual errors. First, you need to create a Debank account and generate an API key. This key will be used to connect to the Debank API and automate your borrowing positions. You can generate an API key by going to the Debank website, logging into your account, and navigating to the API settings page. Next, you need to choose a programming language and a library to interact with the Debank API. Popular choices include Python and JavaScript. You can use libraries such as Debank Python or Debank.js to simplify the process of interacting with the API. Once you have chosen a programming language and library, you can start writing code to automate your borrowing positions. You will need to use the Debank API to retrieve your current borrowing positions, calculate the interest rates and repayment amounts, and then use this information to automate your borrowing positions. For example, you can write a script that checks your current borrowing positions every hour and automatically repays the loans with the highest interest rates. You can also use the Debank API to retrieve the current market prices of the assets you are borrowing and use this information to adjust your borrowing positions accordingly. When automating your Debank borrowing positions, it is essential to follow best practices to minimize the risk of errors and losses. You should always test your code in a sandbox environment before deploying it to a live environment. You should also implement error handling and logging mechanisms to ensure that any issues are detected and resolved promptly. In addition, you should always monitor your borrowing positions and adjust your automation script as needed to ensure that it continues to work correctly and efficiently. You should also be aware of the fees associated with automating your borrowing positions and factor these fees into your investment strategy. By following these steps and best practices, you can automate your Debank borrowing positions and streamline your investment process. Automating your borrowing positions can help you save time and reduce the risk of manual errors, allowing you to focus on other aspects of your investment strategy.